Behind the duo of Kianna Smith and Hailey Van Lith, the number 6 Louisville Cardinals defeated the number 7 UConn Huskies by a score of 69-64 Sunday afternoon at the Basketball Hall of Fame Women's Showcase. Welcome back into another all-new video from Hoop Central. I'm Hamilton Neal. Thank you for taking some time to join us yet again. Here today we are recapping this game between Louisville and UConn, a back-and-forth affair all the way through, but the edge going to the Cardinals, improving their record to 10-1 overall. UConn with this loss drops to 6-3, leading Louisville in this win. As I mentioned at the top, Kianna Smith and Hailey Van Lith leading the way for Louisville. Both scored 16 points on the game. Both also added 4 rebounds and 3 assists as well. Alana Smith came off the bench in 19 minutes, scored 11 points as well. Emily Anxler was just outside double figures for Louisville with 9 points, along with 6 rebounds in 21 minutes of action. Leading UConn was freshman Caroline Ducharme, who recorded a career-high 24 points. She played all 40 minutes of this contest. She also added 8 rebounds as well. Also in double figures were Dorka Juhas. She had 15 points and 8 rebounds. And with 10 points was Kristen Williams. Like Ducharme, played all 40 minutes as well. Again, close game, back and forth affair. And when you have games like this where both teams are just going punch for punch, the little things really matter. And UConn did, I think, a really good job at the start of this game getting shots to fall. Their offensive flow was really good. They started the game on a 12-2 run, ended the first quarter up by a score of 16-9, and then things really starting to tighten up. Louisville in that second quarter had a 4-point advantage, 17-17 through the third, and then in the fourth quarter, Louisville had a decisive 27-19 advantage. And throughout this entire game, UConn struggled to defend the three-point shot on the defensive end, and they struggled to hit three-point shots on the offensive end. Louisville hit 8 of 15 three-pointers for 53.3%. UConn hit 3 of 15 three-pointers on their end for only 20%. 27 of 64 overall for the game for 42%. That was, I think, really the difference in this game, especially late in the contest. UConn's inability to hit threes outside of Caroline Ducharme. Caroline had a really great game. Again, 24 points, a career high. She carried them throughout this basketball game because we continue to see Kristen Williams struggling. Evina Westbrook did not have a great game today. Dorka Juhas had a really good performance on the inside, but in the backcourt, not enough from Westbrook, who only had 6. Williams with 10. Ducharme really had to step up and carry the load. Olivia Nelson-Ododa only had 5 and 5 in 27 minutes. Just not enough consistent contributions, especially there late in the game. Kristen did have a big shot there late, pulled UConn within a couple of points, and again, Ducharme was hitting shots, but outside of that, UConn really struggling to knock down the three. Again, only 3 of 15 from behind the arc. One player that we were really looking at coming into this game for Louisville was Hailey Van Lith, their star sophomore point guard. Struggled throughout the early part of this game knocking shots down. She was mainly assisting as opposed to scoring early in this game, but she hit a couple of threes there late. When UConn had to foul, she knocked down the free throws that she needed to make, and was just too much to handle for that UConn defense. The balance between Hailey Van Lith, Kianna Smith, Alana Smith, as we mentioned, were also in double figures. Chelsea Hall struggled in this game for the Cardinals, only 2 points in 18 minutes of action. And again, Alana Smith came up big like she has in so many games this season for Louisville. Again, like I said, I think the thing that really decided this game was UConn's inability to hit threes over the course of the contest and Louisville's ability to knock them down, especially late, and Hailey Van Lith getting things going, getting on a run. UConn now falls to 6-3. Their next game is coming up December 29th, and they'll be taking on Marquette at home. Following that game, they'll have a date at DePaul, December 31st, at Georgetown, January 5th, and then you go down the line. UConn really needs Nico Mule and AZ Fudd to come back because we know Paige Bueckers is out for a longer period of time. They're not going to have her for the foreseeable future, so they're going to need to continue to find some three-point shooting, which they clearly did not have today, find some defense out there on the perimeter, and get more consistent play on the inside. Olivia Nelson-Ododa not producing quite enough right now. Dorka Juhas had another really good game today. We have not seen chemistry between Nelson-Ododa and Juhas on a consistent basis, and Aaliyah Edwards was again very quiet in this game for UConn. You look at her stats, she only played 17 minutes, 4 points and 4 rebounds again for Aaliyah Edwards. So UConn going to need more consistent play on the inside. They're going to need to find some chemistry with those 3 post players, Edwards, Juhas, and Nelson-Ododa. We'll see if Amari DeBerry gets some minutes coming up. But when you get AZ Fudd back, you're going to have a shooting threat on the outside to go along with Westbrook and Ducharme, Kristen Williams. And when you get Nika Meal back, you're going to have a player who can play the point guard position, can distribute, not as much of a scoring threat as those other guards, but is going to provide some steady play until Paige Bueckers returns. So UConn definitely trying to tread water without a lot of their players right now. Aubrey Griffin not making as significant a progress as Fudd and Meal are. Geno Auriemma said Fudd and Meal on track to come back and play after Christmas as they start Big East Conference play. Griffin not in that position right now to get back on the floor. Her injuries are not going away necessarily as quickly as they are for AZ and Nika. So definitely going to be an interesting stretch coming up post-Christmas for UConn as they drop this game. As for Louisville, they continue to ride this hot streak after that loss to Arizona. In their first game of the season, they've ripped off 10 in a row, and they look to continue this winning streak coming up post-Christmas as well. They take on Boston College in their first game after Christmas, December 30th. Then they're at Georgia Tech. That's a ranked Georgia Tech team. That's going to be a tough game January 2nd. Then you got Pitt, Miami, Syracuse. Very winnable schedule moving forward for Louisville as well. So great win for the Cards. Again, winning their 10th straight game. For UConn, now they're at 6-3 on the season. As they come back after Christmas, going to try to use some of those Big East games to get this momentum rolling again and get, again, some players back. AZ Fudd and Nika Meal, both with foot injuries, both on track to return after Christmas, according to Geno Auriemma, and that's very much needed, again, for this UConn team who lacked offense down the stretch outside of Caroline Ducharme, and again, only hit 3 three-point shots, and just need to clean some things up on both sides of the basketball. I think they will do that. This is a great time to make some adjustments, and going into Big East play, expect UConn to get some things going. Same thing for Louisville on the other side of the Christmas break for them as well, as their first game is against Boston College. We'll see where both teams go from here. Things looking way up right now for Louisville. Things for UConn, I think, will get better from here as they enter Big East play, but got to get some players back from injury and got to find some more consistent perimeter shooting. And if they do those things, I think they'll be just fine. So, again, number 6 Louisville defeating number 7 UConn at the Basketball Hall of Fame Women's Showcase Sunday afternoon by a score of 69-64. That's all the time we have here in this video. From Hoop Central, we thank you again for taking some time to watch. We're making the push for 1,000 subscribers right now, and every single person counts in this push. Also, give this video a like, hit the notification bell as well, so you don't miss a single upload. We'll see you in the next video. This is Hamilton Hill signing off. Thanks for watching.